Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I want to show and explain about my proposal. But before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself first. My name is Enda Alfiasari. I am from English Education Study Program at University of Bengkulu, 6th semester. The title of my proposal is English Major Students' Perceptions Towards Watching English Movie in Learning English. I have divided my talk into 3 points. My first point is introduction, consists of background of the study, statement of the problem, research questions, objective of the research, significance of the study, limitation of the research, and then definition of key terms. And then point 2 is literature review, consists of theoretical framework and preview study. And point 3 is methodology, consists of research design, subject of the research, instrument of the research procedure, data collection, and the last is data analysis. Okay, let's start from point 1, introduction. The first is background of the study. Learning English is essential for life. To study learning English, the learners have to learn real English, not textbook English. Learners need to learn English words in context, and learners have to hear how things are said. So, watching movie is a good way to learn better English. According to Azhar Arshad, when watching a film or movie, students not only listen to the character, but also watch their movements. So, movie can be excellent media to use because the learners watch movie as an entertainment. They not only learn about listening or speaking, but they can learn about language, style, cultures, and also the native speaker's expression. Statement of the problem. Some students feel confused and bored when the teacher doesn't use their creativity in learning English, so that the way or style of student in learning English should be known by students and teachers that relate it. If they know what their learning style that make them comfortable and understand, automatically make them easier in learning English. Research question. This research will be conducted based on this question. The first is, what are student perceptions toward the use of watching English movie in learning English? And the second is, what are student effects of English movie in learning English? Objective of the research. The first, to know student perceptions towards watching English movie in learning process. And the second, to find out students' effect of English movie in learning English. The next is significance of the study. For students, hopefully this research can motivate them after they know watching English movie is one of the best ways to learn, and they feel easy in learning English. For teacher, researcher, and reader, hopefully the result of research can give more knowledge to them, and they know about what creativity that students need in learning English. Limitation of the research. In getting the meaning of watching English movie, device utilization that they encounter during the learning process. This research will be done in Bengkulu University, especially in Teaching and Education Faculty English Department. The subject of this research is students who study in 2nd semester. Definition of key terms. English major students. English major students is students English Education Study Program at University of Bengkulu. Perceptions. According to Musain, 1973, defines the perceptions as the process of how the information is acquired through the sensory receptors. Movie. Movie is a photographic record of an artistic. Learning English. Learning English is a process of acquiring new and useful things so as to add insight. Let's move to the second session. It's about literature review. The first is theoretical framework. General concept of media. Media in a process of teaching is not a new thing for the teacher. Most of the teachers use media to help them giving particular information to the students. Media itself, according to Azar, is a tool that to convey or deliver the message of learning. The benefits of film and video. According to Azhar Arshad, the benefits of using film and video is fulfill to students' basic experience when they are reading, discussing, and practicing. Fulfill and describe the process accurately and could be present in many needed. Offer the behavioral and other effective sides. Definition of watching English movie. Watching English movie is used to know students' perception, advantages and disadvantages using English movie. According to Nasution 20 and 5, advantages of using English movie is good in describing a process, learn something from the movie, take a child from one to another country and repeat it if necessary to add clarity. Disadvantages of using English movie, according to Azhar, is expensive and costs a lot of time. All students not follow the information and then not always appropriate with the needs. Perceptions. According to Lindes and Norman, 1977, perception is the process by which someone interprets and organizes sensation to produce a meaningful experiences of the world. The second point in literature review is preview study. I have 3 preview study. The first is a study which has performed by Nifta Liando, entitled English Major Student Perceptions Towards Watching English Movies in Listening and Speaking Skills Development. This research findings that English major students are aware that they can improve their listening skill by watching English movie. The second is a study entitled English Rock Movies, Adult English Language Learner Perception by Wahab S. Al-Biladi. This research findings that according to language learners, movies are beneficial in terms of increasing students' cultural awareness. And then the third is a study by Arpan, Sri Imelwati, and Syahid Sandi Sukandi, entitled Teacher and Students' Perception About Watching English Movies for Increasing Vocabulary Mastery. The last point is about methodology. Research design. This research use numbers or statistics. So, this research use survey study, a descriptive quantitative method. This research collect the data through giving questionnaire to students. Subject of the research. The subject of the research is students in second semester English education at University of Bengkulu. The researchers choose the student in second semester because they are considered already take listening for minute talk, general reading lessons, paragraph writing lesson, and English conversation lesson. Research procedures. This research procedure is the first makes the research plan, and then states the subject research, choose the instruments, takes the data, and analyze the data. Data collections. The data collection will be distributed to about 65 of second semester students of English Education Study Program at University of Bengkulu. Data analysis. The data analysis will be analyzed using statistical package for social purpose or SPSS. This is the questionnaire that adapted from Tim Sharma. This questionnaire consists of 14 questions, and the student must choose the answer strongly disagree, disagree, neither agree, agree, or strongly agree. Okay, I think that's all about my presentation. If you still confused and have any question, you can write your question or comment in column comment. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.